where do you think there's been some shifts with creative strategy and paid media over the past 12 to 18 months?
Oh my gosh, I could talk about this for hours. Um, creative strategy is one of the toughest roles I think I've ever seen developed in an industry. And I've been in like all kinds of different industries for a very, very long time, marketing, obviously, in particular. This is odd though, because we saw kind of this rise of like iOS 14 come up. All of a sudden, we couldn't track anything. We had a need for people who understood data and understood creative, basically content, right? We needed content minds that understood how to make content that would get sales performance wise. Difficult part about this is I thought for sure as soon as this role started to develop, which was like basically right after iOS 14, all of a sudden UGC got big and we needed creative strategists. I thought, predictive wise, that it was gonna progress the same as media buyers did, the same as like CMOs did, the same as copywriters did. I thought for sure it was just gonna become a mainstay in the actual industry. So far, from what I've seen, it is incredibly difficult to find a good creative strategist.
That's a
There's
fact.
not a lot of them. Like there's very few actual, true, real creative strategists in the industry. And the ones who are here are just struggling heavily because there's no education. There's no furthering like training for any of these people. There's nowhere to go to get better at your job as a creative strategist. So all of them basically have to make it up as they go. It's a weird role, and it's one that it's a growing demand, very, very little solution. Like there's just not a lot of them.
Yeah, and I know we've
It's
had a
tough.
previous episode talking about what you felt went into being a creative strategist. I mean, it's
Mhm.
copywriting, it's consumer psychology,
Yeah.
it's having enough design comprehension to be able to lead others to make designs that way. There's a lot of pieces that go into it there.